You know what I like about competitions is one, there's absolutely no pressure really or any expectations during a cup competition, and two, mostly because I think you get to learn a lot more about your team and also the rest of the players. Now, I mean, that might sound really obvious, but it's difficult when a team has gone on a run like Liverpool has done, and you've got your starting 11 and you've got your regulars and blah 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 blah. But what happens in that second level, that third tier of the squad? That's always for me kind of interesting, and I think after last night's emphatic win. Look, I know the score might suggest that it was a close game. It wasn't, to be honest with you. I think it was only in the last 5 minutes, I think, when we made so many substitutions that it actually they scored two really good goals. But for the most part, I can confidently say Liverpool really controlled that game. And so for me coming out of that game yesterday, or last night, let me put it this way, was I feel good about the squad, but there's also some real concerns for me as well, with a lot of players not having enough game time. I'm thinking about someone like Conor Bradley, who in all fairness has come back from an injury, but he's in desperate need of some game time. I could see how rusty he looked. I look at someone like Jarrell Kwanzaa, which unfortunately for him, it's just not his season, to be honest with you. Like, every time he plays, he makes a massive fucking clanker. But Jarrell Kwanzaa is a quality player, and he's going to turn out to be a great defender. I absolutely know this. He's got that air about him, But obviously, he's struggling with a little bit of confidence. It didn't help that Slot hooked him off near the end and brought on Kanate, which, to be fair, it was the right decision to do, because I think, like sometimes as a player, shit just get attracted to you. And the only thing you can really do is go, you know what, that's it. So for him, a missed pass that led to a goal and a deflection that led to a goal. Like I said, other than those two kind of mistakes that we made that gave them an opportunity, Brighton really didn't offer anything. That being said, though, obviously it is Brighton's second string team. Welbeck and Mitoma only came on like really later in the second half. But you could be said the same thing for us. So for us, really, what was really cool and exciting. So that's the kind of negative stuff. I wouldn't say negative, but you know what my concerns. I do think that I think if we have a couple of injuries, we might be in trouble. Because I just don't think the jump maybe seems a little bit too much for me at the moment. Look, that being said, though, watching, I'm going to contradict myself now immediately by saying that. Watching Endo come in and put in a fantastic commanding performance, I didn't think the guy had any passes like that. But then again, I forgot what Endo was like playing. It's been so long to see him get the start, for him to see him get the minutes. And he was really solid in that midfield, really bossing things, giving us something different, a little bit more of a cohesion, I think, in our midfield, and really giving us some teeth. I know he wears a mouth guard, so you know what I mean. But we cannot talk about this game without talking about the man of the hour, and by far the man of the match, and certainly someone who had a point to prove last night to the coach, because I think when he scored that banger of a goal, top bins, he was looking right at the bench saying, like, you see my guy, I'm the man here, I am the man. And you know what? Who can blame him? And you know what? Fair play to him. He's really making a case for himself when it comes to that left half position. I still think that Slot favors Diaz's kind of work rate and intensity, especially off the ball. But my God, those were two fantastic goals that Cody Ganger. I know I say the word like fantastic quite a lot on this channel, but that was a fantastic goal. Oh my God, that was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. And so to kind of, you know, to walk away from this game, kind of like, look, this, and so just something I didn't even realize was that we're playing Brighton again on the weekend. Go. So it's actually like the first leg of a 2-game match. But obviously, you know, it's cup games are different to the Premier League. We're not going to talk about the Premier League just yet. But yeah, I was super impressed. I absolutely loved everything. I loved seeing Tyler Morton on the field, Trey Tioni getting some minutes, Connor Bradley back on the field, and a lot of and obviously I'm a big fan of Kwanzaa. He was back on the field, and you know what? And I'm gonna go and a big shout out to Jaros, the backup goalkeeper. I think he's number 3 goalie. He was excellent. And like I said, that same feeling I have with Kelleher, I have the feeling with Jaros. Look, he still has a little bit of that rawness to him, you know, with some of the decision making stuff like that. But as a shot stopper, and someone who reads the game and someone who can play out the back, I think he's excellent. I mean, Liverpool have a dearth of goalkeepers. We're blessed with having some of the best keepers out there in Europe. So I'm super happy for him as well. He had a very good game as well. And then I think, you know, who can forget the crown jewel of last night, the final goal, which was again another sublime. Go watch the game. Go watch the highlights and go watch that build up. Go watch the build up to the Luis Diaz goals and tell me that doesn't get your fucking pants excited. This is a children's show. No, it's not. You know what I mean? But so yeah, that excellent. Look, and you know what? Up next we go to a quarterfinal. I was watching the draw. Okay, we get Southampton away. Not the ideal kind of thing, because I really think we needed a home game. But you know what? Be that as it may. The tie, you know, there were some other great teams in there as well. So you know, we could have drawn a big team, but as it was, we draw Southampton. So you know what, I'm pretty confident that we'll do well in that game. Though it's a cup game, so you never know. Anyways, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about the game. I love cup games because there's no expectation, and number 2, you get to find out more about your team, and I certainly did find out about our team. I definitely think that I know we didn't buy anything in the summer, but if there's a deal to be made, especially for a lot of the backup positions, I wouldn't be against it, you know, or bring in more youngsters through. But yeah, I'm starting to like what I'm seeing. Anyways, Reds, you have a wonderful day. Take care. Hit the like, share, whatever, all that lovely stuff for the algorithm. And then I'll see you guys at the next one. Till then, take care.